With the Leonardo, you can program several settings to configure the dive computer to better suit your dive style and needs. To facilitate your learning, we have split the Leonardo settings in two parts. In this part, we will cover the dive settings. To enter the dive settings, press the button until you see Dive S on the bottom row. Then hold the button to enter the screen and begin editing its contents. The first setting is the Po2. This setting is mainly used when diving nitrox and allows you to set the maximum partial pressure for the oxygen during the dive. When diving nitrox, to minimize the risk of incurring CNS toxicity, it is common practice to limit the maximum Po2 to 1.4 ATA. To begin editing the Po2 alarm setpoint, hold the button. Note that once you enter a setting to edit it, if no button is pressed within 4 seconds, the Leonardo will beep and return to the previous screen. You can set this alarm from 1.2 to 1.6 ATA. To change the Po2 value, press the button until you see the desired value on the screen. Let's set it to 1.4 ATA. You will notice as you change the Po2 value, the corresponding maximum operating depth will be shown below. Then either hold the button or wait a few seconds to save and return to the dive setting screen. Press the button to move to the next setting, the Fo2 setting. Hold the button to enter the setting. You can set the Fo2 to air or 22 to 50% O2. Press the button to change the values. Let's set it to 32%. You will notice as you change the Fo2 value, the corresponding maximum operating depth will be shown below. Either hold the button or wait a few seconds to save and return to the dive setting screen. Press the button to move to the next setting, the deep stop setting. Then hold the button to enter the setting. You can use this submenu to have the Leonardo calculate the depth for a deep stop. When deep stop is set on, the Leonardo will calculate the deep stop depth based on the dive profile for 1 to 2 minutes. To change the deep stop setting, press the button to toggle it on or off. Let's set it to on. Hold the button to save the value and return to the dive setting screen. Press the button to move to the next setting, the safety factor setting. The safety factor allows you to adjust the algorithm to be more conservative for dives where additional risk factors exist. Hold the button to enter the setting. You can set it to 0, 1, or 2, 2 being the most conservative, and 0 being a normal conservatism. Let's set it to 0. Hold the button to save and return to the dive settings screen. Press the button to continue to the final dive setting, altitude. Hold the button to enter the setting. Use this setting to adjust the altitude to the altitude you are diving. You can set it from 0 or sea level to 3. You can see the corresponding altitude ranges here. Let's select 0. Hold the button to save the value and return to the dive settings screen. Press next to the bottom of the screen.